Welcome back to another Mahlkönig how-to video. Today we're focusing on dialing in your new Grind-by-Sync grinder. With this grinder, or any grinder for that matter, when you receive it, you're going to want to dial in approximately for your recipe. When you get your Grind-by-Sync grinder out of the box for the first time, you may find that it is set actually quite fine. So we'll take you through the steps today of how to make your grinder coarser to get you on recipe. This will vary from coffee to coffee, and also bear in mind, if you're using this with the sync system, you're going to want to dial in manually first to get you on recipe before enabling the sync system, and then this will keep your recipe on point while talking to the coffee machine. Another thing to mention that this machine is not a sync enabled espresso machine, so we're going to be using the Grind-by-Sync grinder as a standalone grinder today and adjusting the grinder ourselves. Okay, so let's jump into the menu and I'll show you how to get started. So let's begin by pushing the jog wheel once. This will take you into the menu that says Use Custom DD. This will also show the value on the right hand side. So as you can see, this is currently on 70 microns. If you click it again, here is where you can adjust the grind coarser or finer. Now I find with these grinders for me and the coffee that I'm using, I start around 200 microns. So I'm going to make this grinder coarser by increasing the burr distance with the jog wheel. Once you've selected the micron value you're looking for, click the jog wheel and the grinder will make the adjustment. Okay, so now the grinder is adjusted to approximately 200 microns. This can be displayed at the top of the screen. Because the Grind-by-Sync grinders can actually measure the distance between the burrs, I can see exactly how many microns gap there is between the burrs. Also, another thing to note, my recipe today is 18 grams of coffee. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull a couple of shots to get rid of any unwanted grinds between the burrs. Okay, so now I've purged through 2 shots. I'm going to go ahead and try and make my first espresso with the 200 microns at 18 grams. Okay, so that espresso was too fine or too slow. So we're going to increase the grind size by 30 microns and then purge through 2 more shots and try again. So the same as before, use custom DDD and increase the grind size to 230 microns. Okay, so now I've purged the grinder 2 more times. I'm going to try the new grind size of 230 microns to see how we go. Okay, that was much better, but still a little bit slow. So this means I can increase the grind size just by a few more microns and we should be good to go. So once again, hit the jog wheel, use custom DDD, and I'm going to try 233. The grinder will now make the necessary adjustments, and now we are ready to make espresso. Okay, so now I'm happy that my grinder is dialed in. And remember, if you need to stay on top of your recipe, simply click into the jog wheel, use custom DDD, and you can change that grind size, coarser or finer, by the micron via the menu. The same as you would with your existing grinder with the slider, except this time you're now doing it through the menu. Alternatively, if you're using the sync system and a compatible espresso machine, enable this now in the menu and your grinder will talk to the coffee machine and adjust your grind automatically throughout the day depending on the information it pulls from the coffee machine on espresso quality. We hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below and one of the team will get back to you. We'll see you in the next video.